Kind of game, Stephen. I'm sure you miss playing in.
Listen, this place is electric. You know, I think you ask most players outside the Old Firm what's their favourite stadium. A lot of players love coming here. It's going to be a full house. There's lots to play for. I can't wait for it.
Okay, Hearts are ready. As you can see, we're all set to go. Over to Chris Sutton and Derek Ray.
Thank you very much, Darryl. Good evening, everyone. This has the aroma and feel of a night that could be pivotal in the story of the Ladbrokes Premiership season. A draw for either side, unthinkable if that great leap forward is to be achieved. For the men from the northeast, it's all about racking up the wins and seeing if a 100% record from here on in will get them past Celtic, the leaders. After Midlothian haven't given up hope of overtaking Aberdeen, the current occupants of second position. Just about ready to go, that slight delay as requested by Hearts. So many ifs and maybes in the title race equation. What is certain is this: it's not going to be quiet this evening. Any second now, the players should be making their way down the tunnel and out onto the pitch. Let's get ready for the full-blown Gorgie experience. Friday night football, Tynecastle packed and passionate. Hearts in third, Aberdeen in second, so much on the line. The Hearts players who were unwell have been given a clean bill of health. The injury situation hasn't eased completely, though. Both Callum Patterson and Don Cowie remain out. One change to the side that started the 3-1 defeat at Celtic Park, and it's enforced. Juwon Oshaniwa is suspended on the back of a red card, so Boise Augustin returns. Aberdeen also make just one alteration to their team. Into the side comes tenacious youngster Craig Story for a 7th start of the campaign. Willow Flood drops out of the team that beat Hamilton 3-0 5 days ago. Ash Taylor, taken off as a precautionary measure in that match, is raring to go. Niall McGinn has netted 5 goals in 8 games against Hearts with Aberdeen. Chris, what strikes you about the tactical battle?
Well, Robbie Nielsen likes to change it up. I think they'll go with a back four. Wanmar will offer that physical presence up top. He likes a scrap, but it's all about the fullbacks, how they're going to defend. Rossi and Suter, they're going to be key for Hearts to get anything out of this game. And Aberdeen, well, they'll definitely go with the back four, and their strength is their wide men. Hayes and McGinn, that will be the key battle for me this evening.
There is rain in the forecast. Derek McInnes will try to outmaneuver Robbie Nielsen. It's Robbie Nielsen's 80th game in charge of Hearts. The referee Stephen McLean, 7th Hearts match of the season, 7th time officiating an Aberdeen game this term, but never before in his career has he been handed a Hearts-Aberdeen meeting. Real sense of anticipation in the Edinburgh air. It will be Heart of Midlothian to get things going. So Hearts' brand of heavy metal against Aberdeen's preferred middle of the road. Both teams have to face the music on a night likely to be full of sound and fury. I must say, Chris, it's a privilege to be here tonight.
Well, it is. I mean, this place is bouncing, isn't it? But for Aberdeen to win, they're going to have to don their A game. And Hearts aren't going to budge, are they? I think for this game, it's all about the wide areas for me.
Aberdeen have Ash Taylor in the middle of their defence, playing alongside Mark Reynolds. Touch of head tennis in the first few seconds of the contest. Kenny McLean, who was on target last week against Hamilton, met by Perry Kitchen, the American. Recently joined Hearts. That comes off Sam Nicholson.
And Nicholson started on the left-hand side as we expected. Boabin, who's not a natural wide player, will play narrow on that right.
Shay Logan, whose contract with Aberdeen is up at the end of the season. Turned out to play by Igor Rossi. will be Logan responsible for the throw, just in front of the Wheatfield stand. That's a goal. Roger Augustin alongside Adim Öztürk in the middle of that back four. Shrill whistle of Stephen McLean. Oh no, Joom it was who went to ground.
A story in there, just trying to nip in front. Joom gets his body in.
A little bit slack from Hart. Simon Church for Ryan Jack. Deflection on its way through to Neil Alexander. He was one of many in the Hearts squad under the weather, affected by the stomach virus. Not just the goalkeeper, he's also the goalkeeping coach at the club. Likely to be retained in that capacity. Towards Wanma. Jamie Walker looking to snap onto the ball. And it comes here, the shot just wide by Sam Nicholson for Hearts.
A little bit of uncertainty. Wanma's up for the header. And Shinnie gets the first touch and then gets back, gets a deflection away. Nicholson on his weaker left just drags his shot a little bit.
Well, such a big night for Derek McInnes. As Aberdeen try to put the pressure on Celtic. Remember, they play tomorrow against, you'd have to say, the form team in the Premiership at the moment, Motherwell. Lunchtime kick-off at Fir Park tomorrow. Adim Öztürk, his second season with Hearts. Broken up there by Ryan Jack. Here's Graham Shinnie, who was called upon defensively just seconds ago, prior to the Nicholson shot. What an acquisition he has ended up being. The highly versatile Shinnie. Aberdeen winners here in September, but on the losing side at Tynecastle in the Cup in January. Shinnie does like to get forward when he can on that left-hand side. Simon Church not hanging around. It's a dream start for Aberdeen. Alexander beaten. Church, right place, right time.
Oh, we talked about the wide areas, and once again, really good interplay. Good little give-a-go with Shinnie and Hayes. And Church just makes a run. He's onside across the near post and gets there. It's a deft little touch, isn't it, from Simon Church? A good finish, and what a start, what a statement from Aberdeen. It's a good touch, nice flick.
Simon Church, the man who's been filling in with Adam Rooney absent. Well, he's done it again for the Dons. 6 goals for Simon Church, wearing Aberdeen colours. Aberdeen's fastest goal of the entire season. Followed by Ash Taylor. Owen in particular. Well, his last 3 goals have been headed goals. Simon Church. Pure instinct just then, as Robbie Nielsen tries to organise his troops.
It's good movement, wasn't it, on the near post? He just peeled in behind Öztürk, and it was a good touch in between the sticks, and Alexander couldn't quite get there.
A lot of talk in the build-up to this game about the lingering effects of the virus. So many of the Hearts players suffering. Not sure the concession of the goal had anything to do with that.
No, switched off that right back area. Suter, not a natural right back. He's an adaptable player. No court ball watching. Good play from Aberdeen, mind. And what a start and what a statement Aberdeen are making.
Taken by Shay Logan for Aberdeen. Hearts have lost the last 2, conceding 6 goals in the process. Will be Graham Shinnie to take this. Started every single game for the Dons. His maiden campaign. Adim Öztürk trying to do the shadowing. He's watching Simon Church. Öztürk put to work again. This is it is dangerous play in June.
Always a debatable one, that June, just not quite getting to the ball, and dangerous position from Aberdeen. Centre-halves going forward.
Well, they got off to that whirlwind start against Hamilton Academical at the weekend. They swept them away. And the early goal at this very difficult venue for visiting sides. Kenny McLean. Useful ball in there. And Niall McGinn from close range.
He's got to score. What a chance for Aberdeen. Good work down this right-hand side from McLean. Gets it back on his favoured left foot. And McGinn gambles in. And I think the bounce just does him. Just can't control his shot, but that's a gilt-edged chance.
Remember that moment if Hearts battle back. Niall McGinn, who usually has the knack against Heart of Midlothian. 5 goals in 8 games with Aberdeen against the Jambos. Church. This took again dragged over there. Johnny Hayes. Really worked out. So he's been in terrific form. Thoroughly enjoy being away with the Republic of Ireland, taking part in the matches against Switzerland and Slovakia. First 2 national team appearances. McLean. And Taylor. As Aberdeen use Logan. There's Turk. There's Juanma, the Spaniard in his first Hearts season, hasn't scored in his last 8 games. Put forward by Logan. Oh, mistake. Agustin. And it's McGinn trying to profit. Quick thinking from Alexander.
Good keeping. Alexander comes out, makes himself big. Just doesn't time the header at all, as the Augustin. I think McGinn's looking for the nutmeg, but Alexander shuts that space down quickly.
He does have errors in him, you have to say, Blanche Agustin. His contract will expire at the end of the season. Taylor and Reynolds up from the back. Hayes is ready. So much movement in there. Oh, and it looked like it might be an own goal. It's been fielded by Alexander.
Just incredible. It's Rossi, isn't it? Trying to hook it away with his left foot. Gets it all wrong. And Alexander just has to be alert.
With the head of Ryan Jack. It's been a jittery start by the home team.
I think you said it, Derek. You just wonder whether these chances, Aberdeen not taking them, will come back to haunt them.
Shinnie. Intelligent enough pass for McGinn to pursue, away by Blanche Agustin. As Hearts look to construct. Aberdeen players certainly up for this, as you would expect. Johnny Hayes on the move. Igor Rossi covering. And a corner to Aberdeen is the outcome.
It's all happening in the wide areas, and as soon as Hayes isolates a defender 1v1, to Rossi's credit, he stuck to his task well there.
But only Aberdeen and St Johnstone have won here at Tynecastle in the league amongst visiting sides. Story being watched by Souter there. It's taken by McGinn this time. Right-footed corner. Johnny Hayes out to Kenny McLean. Tantalising ball. Logan's header. What the catch from Alexander.
Well, you've seen Neil Alexander animated. Logan gets a free header. Has to generate his own pace off the cross. Really needed to direct that back across Alexander.
Long clearance from Alexander up towards Juanma Rossi, the Brazilian. Agustin. It's Wanma trying to put the wind up Shinnie. Wanma succeeded in taking the ball away from Graham Shinnie, and the foul. And the free kick to Hearts in a position of potential danger.
Just wonder whether Graham Shinnie would have felt he was fouled in the first instant, trying to see a long diagonal out. I think Wanma wins that fairly, and then Shinnie gets back, and this is dangerous. We spoke about the physical presence of Hearts from set pieces.
Yellow card has come out for Graham Shinnie.
Slightly harsh.
Stephen McLean pressing off the yardage. Story moves away. He's on that two-man wall. Sam Nicholson is hovering over this. And can Hearts respond to the loss of a very early goal on this Friday night? There's plenty of shoving, barging going on in there. This put with Reynolds, floated in by Nicholson. Rossi with a header back. Oh, it's Scott Brown denying Agustin. Nicholson and Brown. Corner. It's got the Hearts fans going.
Yeah, good keeping. We spoke about the physical presence of Hearts. And again, I guess Agostini should go back across Brown into that far corner. Gives Brown a chance to save it. Shouldn't be getting that chance, the goalkeeper. It should have been 1-1.
So Nicholson with this corner. Now Kitchen. Barry Kitchen used to play for DC United in Major League Soccer across the Atlantic.
Did well to get the shot off there, Derek, didn't he?
Prince Blamin only tried to pass it forward. Hayes didn't go after it because they felt he would have been offside. Try to revisit that one in a second, Chris. And McLean. It's gone. Hayes bundled to the ground by Öztürk.
They just can't cope with Johnny Hayes, and they gets his body in. Not been a dull start.
No. We didn't think it would be. 14 minutes on the clock already. There are stirrings in the heart of Midlothian. Great to have you with us. Let's have the height advantage in this game. Many thought Hearts out-muscled Aberdeen when last the sides met in the Scottish Cup in January. Johnny Hayes and Logan helping the ball on its way, and it comes to Story, who gives it a whack. And the appeal from the Aberdeen players, they might get a corner out of that.
Well, Shay Logan attacks the ball really well, and as it pops out, just cuts across the ball. Story, good strike, but well wide.
Simon Church with a one goal of record so far.
He just makes a little run across that near post, and a good touch. What a start for Aberdeen, and what a crucial goal that may be.
Off the head of Hume. There's Taylor, accurate pass. Ryan Jack tucked away. There's Augustine again to clear his lines. Wanma got there by Reynolds. And Ronnie Nielsen extended his contract with Hearts in February until 2018. Decision goes Aberdeen's way.
You know what? I think Jamie Walker's a little bit unlucky there. So Ash Taylor just trying to nick in front, and I think Walker's entitled to use his body. I really do. I think Ash Taylor's got away with one there. There's no need for him to gamble.
I don't quite know what to expect from Ash Taylor. Rather like Augustine. Mistakes are all part of it where Taylor's concerned.
Just got to stand Jamie Walker up and send him back towards the goal. We saw him at Inverness make a couple of catastrophic errors. He doesn't want to make one tonight. Aberdeen have to be secure at the back.
John Souter, a Dundee United player. Jamie Walker, a key figure for Hearts. This is great Uncle Tommy, one of the all-time greats. A successful manager in Hearts history as well. He passed away just 6 months before Jamie himself was born. Scored by Augustine. Couldn't touch it, would have been in the offside position. Going back to the earlier one involving Johnny Hayes, we've had a look and he would have been offside, so he made the right call in not chasing after it.
Saving energy.
Scott Brown enjoying this run of games. He's getting 12 successive starts. Two veteran keepers. Scott Brown at one end, Alexander at the other. And Jamie Walker with his space to run into. Brought down by Nicholson. Arno Hume. His goals and his makeup. 6 scored with Hearts, all here at Tynecastle.
I'll tell you what, Shinnie did well from the initial flick to get round and read and intercept.
Logan's throw. Also just in front of Augustine. Here's Hume. Alexander, born here in Edinburgh, grew up supporting Hearts. Well, it's going to be a nerve-jangling evening for all concerned. Players as well as supporters. I'm sure quite a few Celtic fans are watching with a good deal of interest too. Scored by Souter. Reynolds. Got away with it. Shinnie for Aberdeen. There's Alim Öztürk. Dutch-born but of Turkish parentage. Ryan Jack is trying to fill the hole there. It was calm play by Perry Kitchen. Igor Rossi. Joined Hearts in July of last year, the Brazilian from the Portuguese side, Marítimo. Hume. Boabin wasn't quite right for Prince Boabin.
They're not making many passes, are they, Hearts, when they get the ball in midfield? They're looking for a diagonal to Wanmar, or in that case, Boabin.
Callum Patterson still on the casualty list.
I cannot believe he was yawning there, Derek, was he?
He wasn't to know the camera was on him, so fair enough. Who knows, he might be exhausted because of the virus, although it's been a shoulder problem for him in recent games. We've gone past the 20-minute mark. Aberdeen with the lead as they try to close to within 2 points of Celtic. Graham Shinnie takes it. Ryan Jack, his first season as captain. Logan was never going to be favourite in the air against Rossi. That's 4 wins in 5 for Aberdeen. It didn't exactly go to plan, did it? Fletch and Sav with you tomorrow, 10 o'clock in the morning. That's on BT Sport 1. And that is the table setter for a huge Barclays Premier League contest. West Ham against Arsenal. BT Sport 1, Jake Humphrey and the team from midday. Get closer to the action in 4K on BT Sport Ultra HD. Just talking it over, Robbie Nielsen and Stevie Crawford, his right-hand man. It's been pretty direct from Hearts. It's been the approach. Stewart, well aware of the presence of McLean. Lapse in concentration there from Stewart. Church. Looking for the angle. Hume. Wabin, and now Walker, tidy from Hearts. Jamie Walker looks for Sam Nicholson to his left. And a deftly cut out by Logan. Had to hit it on the volley. Nobody in the vicinity for the Dons.
Logan did well. Hearts breaking out, but it was an opportunity for Aberdeen. Simon Church just heavy with that touch as the ball came into the area.
One vying for it. Squabbin. Hearts throw. John Suter to take it. Suter was the first Hearts player to take ill after coming back from the under-21s. Nevertheless did line up against Celtic last week. Flicked by Wabin. Here's Wanma. Just gone off the ball in front of goal in the last few games. Jack did well for Aberdeen. Here's Story now. Shinnie. So it's trying to get themselves onto the front foot. Rossi. Jude. They've got the resources, Marshall. Jack had come to meet Rossi. Walker. Be an Aberdeen throw. Done by Logan.
Jamie Walker coming out wide. Hasn't really got many touches on the ball, but Logan did well. Shunted Walker back towards his own goal, won the throw in.
McLean, there's going to be a chase over to the far side for Graham Shinnie. Just in front of the main stand. It's just going to be rebuilt next season. Reynolds locks it into the main stand.
Yeah, just initially there from Shinnie's long ball, Simon Church has to work harder to get on the side of the ball and offer the outlet for Aberdeen.
Frustrating for Hearts up to this point. 25 minutes have elapsed. Suter. Rossi. Trying to feed it through. Now Nicholson. Logan standing up to him. Igor Rossi at deep ball. Prince Boabin and Taylor before Wanma. Walker was arriving on the scene. And back the way goes Agustin. Well, Taylor had to play his part, and then Jack for the Dons. And here is Ryan Jack. The captain's part seconds ago. Both sides have been sloppy at times.
Yeah, and I think Hearts quite fancy that diagonal ball to Prince Boabin over Graham Shinnie.
Arnaud Jume from Yaoundé. Cameroon, although he grew up in Brussels. Joined Hearts in September. Been released by Lech Poznan of Poland at the end of last season. Rossi, and offside is Juanma.
Aberdeen, good line. Juanma just goes too early.
There's an awful lot in that, Chris.
Enough. A yard or two. And that was one of the easier ones for the linesman.
His last goal, by the way, was on the 16th of January. 6-0 win against Motherwell. He's lacking a bit of firepower since they lost Osman Sow.
Yeah, but I think it's important he's not just about goals. It's important he gets Hearts up the pitch and holds the ball up. Release the likes of Walker. Get free kicks as he did there.
Well, Aberdeen are not going to get away with that. That's Taylor. Stephen McLean says free kick. Taylor will receive a rebuke.
I think he's got away with one there, Derek. I really do. Walker's cute. Taylor just commits.
If Taylor gets a yellow card at some stage tonight, he'll be looking at a suspension in the first game after the split. Now, what can Hearts serve up here? Rossi's there, so is Öztürk.
I think he fancies this, Öztürk.
Well, he has the long shot in his repertoire, very much so. Here is Aline Öztürk. And Scott Brown had to watch it all the way. Corner.
Yeah, I think Scott Brown should save this. It's pretty comfortable in the end. Decent enough touch, but I think it's a save you'd expect the keeper to make on his side of the goal.
Sam Nicholson to deliver. Crowded scene inside the 6-yard box, and Stephen McLean is going to have to take charge here. All of the jostling again. Whether it comes from Nicholson. And a header by Augustin. Not troubling Brown this time. Another Champions League quarter-final week coming up. Nicely poised, Manchester City against PSG Tuesday for the decisive second leg, 7 o'clock, BT Sport Europe, BT Sport Ultra HD. And on Thursday, Liverpool against Dortmund, Part 2 in the Europa League, 7:30, BT Sport Europe, BT Sport Ultra HD. All the other Champions League and Europa League matches you can see exclusively live on BT Sport. Rabin. Out of play despite the best efforts of Juanma.
Just sense the last 5 minutes, Hearts are feeling the way back into this game. I think they were shell-shocked, to be honest, at the start. Aberdeen had one or two other chances to extend the lead.
Well, that statistic backs up what you were talking about, Chris. It's growing into it. Juanma. This went down as he attempted to control the ball. Taylor missing out the midfield area. Rossi's header, Logan. Not quite what Logan had intended. McGinn was just a few yards ahead of him. Augustin. There's Walker. Jum for Bouabin. And Bouabin drives it in. Comes off Sam Nicholson.
A wrong decision. Katsuta had made the overlap. It's not a good crossing position for a diagonal. It was for Sam Nicholson. You know, if it's Wanmar and is peeling away, yep, that's fine. It's a hard ball, an impossible ball, really. Tough for Nicholson to take down.
Prior to tonight, only Hibs and St Johnstone had scored here at Tynecastle amongst visiting sides in the calendar year of 2016. Simon Church with a goal that gave Aberdeen the early lead, and here's McLean for the Dons. Hayes can't get away from him.
It wasn't the best ball to Hayes, was it? Derek rattled in.
Agustin. Rabin nearly had his pocket picked by Logan, who this was out of position for a second or two. Walker. Kitchen. Goes Turk. Well, he has scored from that sort of position before, and it's Wanmar with the equaliser just like that. Scott Brown unable to hang on. The Turk shot too hot to handle, and Wanmar sees his scoring drought come to an end. 1-1.
I think this is a goalkeeping error. Turk likes to shoot from long range. He must be all of 35 yards. Scott Brown can see that and should push it away from the danger area, and all he does, pushes it back into Wanmar. The Aberdeen defenders don't react, and that's an easy finish and the end of Wanmar's drought. Wanmar's on the move though, isn't he? The Aberdeen defenders aren't, but Scott Brown has to do better.
How costly will that prove to be in this Premiership title race? It's Wanmar's goal, his 11th of the season. Well, here's McLean for Aberdeen. A few players slipping and sliding on this surface. It's rained quite a bit here in the capital in the last couple of days. And Reynolds back to front up towards Simon Church. Whistle's gone, rain coming down now, as you can see. Probably going to stay with us if you believe the weather forecasters. Hearts finding a leveller. The Hearts fans finding their voices. There'll be more twists and turns on this Friday night.
Well, we're going to find out about Aberdeen now, aren't we? A good start. Didn't make the most of it. Hearts back in it. Have Aberdeen got the bottle?
I'll tell you what, Chris, you think back now to that Niall McGinn chance, hot on the heels of the Church goal. We said it at the time.
Yeah, you said it, and he had another one just after, although more of a tricky one that, and Alexander came out well, but big moments in football matches.
Again with a push there, and Öztürk. It's always been in his game, that powerful shot from distance. Hearts fans will never forget his contribution at the end of the Easter Road derby, one of the Easter Road derbies in the Championship last season.
Yeah, I thought the keeper should have saved that as well. Might have been harsh, but look, for me, Brown should push that ball away from the danger area. It gave Wanmar the chance. Must be disappointed with that as a goalkeeper.
Wanmar. Scurry by Nicholson. Wanmar trying to keep his feet. Wanmar shoots for Hearts.
Well, he did well because he just lost his footing initially, and then he gets it in. And he's off balance when he shoots. Just a little slip there, turns. Gets it all wrong.
Well, Scott Brown was watching as Öztürk lined up the shot.
Yeah, it's a long way out. I think he sees it all the way. He's got to push it away.
Now, it's Walker. There's no handball apparently. Wanmar. Arno Joom Shovels it out to Prince Boabin. Perry Kitchen, who's a supporting player in midfield. Check for handball there as it came off Walker. Nothing doing. McLean. And the free kick. It goes Kenny McLean's way. Aberdeen have dropped 12 points from winning positions this season.
Yeah, they just need to clear the heads. Poor free kick from Ash Taylor. They still have those threats in wide areas. They've still got a goal scorer in Simon Church. But credit Hearts, they've worked the way back into this game, and they're now asking questions of Aberdeen.
Well, the warning signs were there for the Dons. Now Jack. Kenny McLean is the player on the ground just as this develops. Offside flag is raised on the far side. Awkward landing for McLean. Back on his feet now. Boos audible. This one did offer the hand of friendship, but McLean wasn't inclined to accept it.
Is there a thing as a hand of friendship in a football match?
You tell us.
Nope.
Somebody got Suter there for Heart of Midlothian. Hayes will let McGinn touch it, and he'll allow Shinnie to take it.
Maybe he was thinking about the bug.
Well, perhaps he's a wise man. Away on the volley by Augustin. That's another knock there, and it's Walker this time. Quite a few bumps and bruises in this first half.
Story up, strong, just gets the jump on Walker.
They're to be restarted by means of the drop ball, uncontested.
I don't like that, you know. Love to see a contested drop ball. I think all the fans in the stadium want to see that. It's that sort of night, that sort of game.
Used to be half-time pies here in Scotland, but we just got a little shot there of a jumbo hot dog. And it'll soon be refreshment time. Headed away by Perry Kitchen.
My money's on the hot dog there. He's not going to eat all that.
Shinnie for McLean.
We'll get a picture of his dad in a minute, or his mum. They'll be scoffing that, no doubt.
Strong header forward by Taylor. It's Öztürk. Neatly back to Alexander. And Alexander, who turned 38 last month. Roger Augustin. Wanma. Of course, an error from Taylor. That's a painful one for Ryan Jack. He's collapsed in a heap. Play continues. Prince Boabin. Not quite hit with the accuracy he was hoping for. But Jack is still down.
Yeah, he looks to be in a fair bit of pain, Ryan Jack. That's a chance for Boabin. Gets his shot off. No real accuracy. A little bit of a twist in the collision.
Well, it doesn't look good, does it, for Ryan Jack? writhing in agony. Will Aberdeen have to make a change? Let's see.
Well, they've got the option, Derek, haven't they, of Willow Flood, who'll come in like for like. I've got to say, a little bit of a surprise as you see the challenge there. Maybe a little tweak on that knee. Bit of a surprise to me, Willow Flood didn't start tonight and Story got the nod. You know, a game like this, such importance. Derek McInnes, I thought, may go for experience.
Ryan Jack, who was made Aberdeen's captain back in June. A hamstring injury picked up back at the end of December, the match against Partick Thistle. Picked him out for 6 games. Willow Flood is going through his paces as we speak.
They're not in a rush to medical team to get on, are they? Blimey.
And the stretcher has arrived now. Aberdeen haven't quite made their decision personnel-wise.
Well, they've got plenty of time if the medical team take that long getting off as they took getting on.
Derek McInnes and Tony Docherty, his assistant, considering their options. And it's a sad sight. Ryan Jack, the Aberdeen captain, having to go off on the stretcher. Well, it's a setback. Has to go down as that from the Aberdeen point of view.
Yeah, I think it was a nice touch from Boivin as well. He went over. It was a coming together, no malice in it. And that's a loss for Aberdeen at a crucial part in the season to lose their leader, their captain. Got experience to replace him though.
The hand of Prince Boivin there. He was involved in that tussle. And it will be Willow Flood to come on. He turns 31 on Sunday. And that's the end of the night for Ryan Jack. Willow Flood has good memories of Tynecastle. His last goal arrived here, 2nd of April 2014, in a 1-1 draw. Derek McInnes has given the armband, as you would expect, to Graham Shinnie. There should be a fair old chunk of stoppage time at the end of this first half. Wanma. Taylor back to Brown. Well, they were late in kicking off. And with the additional time, who knows when they'll get finished this evening. Here's Nicholson. Shinnie for company. Logan with a high header. Story. Straight to Rossi. Here's Joom. Again, Shinnie going down. He's picked himself up though immediately. Flood and Story now together in the centre of midfield. Angled pass by Craig Story. Boivin, runs a bit. Story everywhere here for the Dons. And McLean out to Hayes. Right on 45 minutes. Change of direction from Johnny Hayes. No way through. There'll be 3 added minutes at the end of the half. Logan. Offside is the verdict. Logan's gone up. Robbie Nielsen got the response from his players that he was looking for. Slow starters tonight. They came more and more into it.
It didn't start well, Derek, but I think he'll be pleased with the way his team have finished a half back level, and they are the team in the ascendancy.
And Taylor was up there that time. Kenny McLean watches as it runs out, and it's Logan to do the honours. Simon Church. disappeared from this match, Church. Scored that very early goal.
And Aberdeen have stopped giving the ball to their wide men, McGinn and Hayes. They've been starved of it this last 20 minutes, and Aberdeen just haven't offered any real threat.
Graham Shinney with the armband. Cushioned by McGinn. Shinney, McLean with the left foot, and the leap by Logan. There's a hang in the air.
He just gambled, Logan, didn't he? I don't mind that. Just got across Boivin, had the ball arrived, would have been a good chance. Just over his head.
Rossi takes it. Wanma. Scored after 193 seconds in his league debut against St Johnstone. Wanma with the goal that levelled matters tonight. Now, Jude trying to give Flood the slick and showed too much of it to Shinney. Öztürk. Nicholson there by McLean. And Shinney, nothing there. Shinney with Kitchen. All of them scrapping away. Nielsen was pretty close to that incident. Already it's been an evening of raw emotion and high drama. Aberdeen got off to a flying start. Simon Church giving them the lead. They missed a good chance after that through Niall McGinn. Hearts got stronger as the half got older, and Wanma with the leveller after the long shot by Öztürk was only pushed away by Scott Brown. At the interval, Hearts 1, Aberdeen 1. Crucial second half coming up for Aberdeen. I can tell you that they made their way all the way down to the Roseburn stand where their fans are congregated tonight. Did a bit of warming up in front of them. Now they've gone back the way as Aberdeen prepare to kick off the half. I must say, a draw doesn't really do much to help either side. Hearts have designs on pipping Aberdeen for second, although that is a very big ask indeed. Aberdeen want to keep the pot boiling in the upper reaches of the table. They did have the lead earlier tonight, Simon Church giving them that advantage. But the equaliser from Wanma. John Suter just putting his hand up by his forehead, and Kenny McLean sees yellow.
I think that's harsh. I really do. I think McLean's got his eyes on the ball. You see him protesting. Referee, I mean, he's slightly high, but he's trying to control the ball. Suter is ducked down.
John Suter getting on with it. Signed by Hearts just before the transfer deadline. So Hearts playing towards the Gorgie Road end of Tynecastle in the second half. And Alexander, not the first to do that this evening. Losing his footing completely. McLean unable to get there. Might be a bit of a bruise there. Well, more than a bruise. Will have to be attended to, perhaps. Jude. This Flood came on for the injured Jack in the dying embers of the first half. Augustine. Alexander forward. Logan. Here's Perry Kitchen. And Wanma offside. He didn't think so.
It just goes slightly early again, doesn't he, Wanmar? Aberdeen holding a high line.
They had the temerity to question Ali Ross, one of the most experienced assistant referees in the Scottish game.
That's what forwards do.
Scott Brown. Suter slices it out of play. Derek McInnes, one of the more important half-time team talks he's delivered this term.
This is their season for me, Derek. In this 45 minutes, they've got to lay it all on the line. Got to find a way to win this game and start piling the pressure on Celtic. You could bet Ronnie Dyler is praying for Aberdeen to slip up. I don't think the Celtic fans, in truth, have that much faith in their team winning every game.
They played it well enough. Aberdeen trying to use McGinn on the left. He'll accept the corner. I do wonder if the after effects of the virus will take their toll on the Hearts players in this half. As the match wears on, we shall see. Maybe it won't be a factor at all. Johnny Hayes to take this. John Suter just trying to use the maroon shirt to good effect. Stephen McLean seems to think, and I think he's correct,
that
it needs to be looked at. Mark Reynolds went to the referee and pointed out, and he thought that was indeed the case, so Suter trots off. We'll receive a bit of treatment here from Karen Gibson, the physiotherapist.
I don't think Mark Reynolds was necessarily thinking about John Suter's welfare.
Not quite fully off the pitch at the moment. Suter now being told to make his way off. Does it give Aberdeen an advantage at the corner? Hayes takes it. And again back. Shilly who popped it up. McGinn. Suter still receiving treatment. Can Aberdeen get it into the box? Niall McGinn. High hanging ball. Taylor was up looking to cause havoc. It's away by Boabin. Still Suter is being patched up. Stephen Finney, the fourth official, supervising the proceedings. Rossi is down, and I don't suppose Suter will be complaining about that. Not quite sure what happened to Igor Rossi. Let's see. Did Rossi say to himself, you know what, I'm going down? I think that is a plausible explanation.
Incredible. Incredible.
And they are back to full strength now. Suter on the pitch again. Taken by Logan. It's Shea Logan who feeds it in. Niall McGinn for Aberdeen over the top.
I think Suter may have just got his body in here. Just put McLean off, he does. Maybe even nick the ball first onto. That's McGinn.
Tension-laden evening. Great to have you with us on BT Sport. Level pegging in this Friday night contest at a sold-out Tynecastle. Aberdeen sold out their allocation in just over a day. All fans away to our left in the Roseburn stand. Headed on by Nicholson. Now Walker. Ash Taylor. Oh, he's given it to Wanmar, and Nicholson across the face of goal. Is it going to be? corner.
Well, the Hearts players feel that the ball hit Shay Logan on the hand, and that should have been a penalty.
Well,
that's what the Hearts players feel.
Prince Boivin making the argument. Corner it is.
Oh, that's a big decision, isn't it, for Stephen McLean? I think that would have been a harsh one. Logan, in fairness, reacts brilliantly. Blind, turns and gets a crucial block, doesn't he?
Barry Kitchen has been cautioned. And Oregon goes in the book. Logan was on the ground. Sharpness for handball. More the toing and throwing. Nicholson for Öztürk. Wanma was right in the middle of things. Nicholson again. A distinctive stride of his. Öztürk. Well, Flood didn't read it properly. Oh, and the shot comes in from Rossi. Very unlucky.
Hearts have got the tails up, haven't they? Good strike from Rossi on that left foot. Flood tries to nick the ball, he turns. He drives it. It's the left-hand post.
Igor Rossi. He scored 2 goals in his Hearts career. And Stephen McLean is walking over towards the 4th official, Stephen Finney. Might actually be to the assistant referee, yes. David McGeehee. It's Robbie Nielsen who's being spoken to.
Well, you'd think it was the penalty incident, Derek, where Robbie Nielsen would have felt aggrieved. But for me, it isn't a penalty. I think it does hit Shay Logan on the arm. He's unaware of it. It's accidental. Logan does well to get back.
There's a long, slow walk over there by Stephen McLean. First time in charge of this fixture. Just like to apologise for the bad language that our microphones picked up. Willow Flood charging away with it for Aberdeen. Now Shay Logan. 10 minutes into the second half. It's looking the likelier side. Last few minutes, but how's this going to end?
Well, why Stephen McLean was right as well there. It has to be intentional, doesn't it? And it certainly wasn't.
Shay Logan, who was right in the centre of the controversy just a few seconds ago. Long throw by Logan. The leap was from McLean. Snap header from Story. Now Wanma for Hearts. This is gone. Wanma is incensed, and out will come the card.
Well, I think he's got that wrong, Stephen McLean, I do. You see Wanma in shock, if anything. I think Wanma's entitled to get his body in. That's what centre forwards do. And a 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Wanma wondering what he had done wrong. The Hearts fans in front of us in the Wheatfield stand less than amused. Can Aberdeen cash in with this free kick? Flood, McGinn, Hayes. All there, it's taken by McGinn. And comfortable enough for Alexander. Quickly forward. Story picked up a bit of a knock just then. Bit of eyes in the back of the head job this game to a large extent. There's another incident. June goes down. Referee just turned away. He's got the arms outstretched. Advantage with Hearts anyway. And the misplaced pass from Augustin. Story. Aberdeen know they need energy and gumption in the second half. Now Logan for Church. Defenders seem to stop for a fleeting moment. Shea Logan, deflection on its way through, and Niall McGinn. Another chance goes begging.
He's got to score. Cross takes a deflection. The defender might do enough to put him off, but he's got to score. Keep your eyes on the ball. I think if he's braver there, he gives Aberdeen the lead. I think he's worried about the contact. So he just takes that deflection. He gets a strong header on the ball.
This game ebbing and flowing. Wanma, Joom. Now Bwabi. Logan away. Possibilities here for Aberdeen. Julie Hayes. Free kick once more. Yellow card. Once more. Rossi's turn.
Yeah, we haven't seen Hayes get on the ball enough. And you see him, that's when he's at that threat on the half turn, isolating. Stephen McLean is quite right.
Goodness gracious, breathless start to the second half.
You can see Hearts are starting to throw bodies forward in the belief they can go on and win this game. And then Aberdeen are countering.
And Alexander organising that wall. He's spraying something into the ear of McGinn. Playing off to the side. Aberdeen in need of inspiration. Inching towards the hour mark at Tynecastle. Kenny McLean. Insufficient guile.
He doesn't get it right. Not a big run up. That's well over. Doesn't trouble near Alexander's goal.
Usually takes something very special to beat Hearts on this patch of Edinburgh land. Aberdeen did it back in September. They and St Johnstone have managed it in the league this season. It hasn't been an easy night for Stephen McLean. It wouldn't be an easy night for any referee. It's been fast and furious, and another player on the ground. It's Ash Taylor this time. Difficult to keep up with everything that's going on out there. Reynolds across it comes. Oh, it's Wanma! Aberdeen defenders vacated their positions. Aberdeen's title push is drowning in an ocean of maroon.
Well, is that the goal which has buried Aberdeen's ambitions? And I tell you, it's brilliant from Jamie Walker. He makes that run in behind, and then he has the awareness and the accuracy to find Wanma, who's in between the sticks. And Wanma says, thank you very much. An emphatic header from Wanma, no chance. But Scott Brown in the Aberdeen goal. And Aberdeen have to come back with something.
Wanma at the double for Hearts of Midlothian. Or was it an excessive gamble by Aberdeen? Taylor nowhere to be found. Derek McInnes and company. We're going to have to do this the hard way.
It's your responsibility as a football player. Taylor's down injured. Somebody be bright enough to cover, and they got it all wrong. And I tell you, you have to credit Jamie Walker for exploiting that. Good run in behind. What a ball.
Well, we were just finishing saying that it's been so brisk this second half. Hard for the referee, hard for the players. So much going on. And it didn't take Hearts long at all to get it forward and then convert through Wanma. Taylor was down, out of position. Wanma just being scolded there by Stephen McLean. This was in real time.
Yeah, and Walker, I think he just runs off the back of Willow Flood, is it? Or he's still got a lot to do. And Aberdeen at 6s and 7s just switch off.
Offside flag has gone up. Big cheer from the Hearts fans. What an astonishing turn of events. And here it was. Wanma didn't miss.
In between the sticks. Scott Brown, no chance. He's just got to hit the target from that range. It was all about the ball, wasn't it, from Jamie Walker?
Unbridled joy. I wonder if Hearts can win this. They'll feel that they'll still be in with a chance of overhauling Aberdeen, difficult as that might be. Well, their tails are up. Still a bit of blood emanating from that wound. With regard to Suter. McGinn's the latest player to take a knock. Ouch.
High foot from Suter.
Remember, Celtic play tomorrow at Motherwell. The table as things stand.
Well, Aberdeen, if they don't get back into this, they're saying to Celtic, there you are, there's the title. Got to find a way, they've got to keep their heads. Get Hayes and McGinn on the ball.
Here's Turk. Wasn't too fussy about the pass, it's up towards Walker. And away by Taylor. Wanma. It's Walker. Wide there.
Well, how big a chance could that be? He had the option. Walker of Wabin, little square ball. I understand why he took the shot, but he gets it all wrong and drags it past Brown's right-hand post.
Well, it's going Hearts' way now. Gripping stuff. Now, Story with Joom. Story is warned by the referee for this.
I think he tried to pull out. It was a free kick.
Hearts have conceded the first goal, but now have the lead. And they're by Öztürk. Wabin trying to make it interesting. Well, there's still time here for Aberdeen. And who knows if the virus effect, Chris, is going to come into play.
Well, it may well do, but Hearts' tails are up and they've been the team in the ascendancy.
There's Taylor, by the way, seems to be okay now. He was hobbling.
They're just all over the place, Derek, at the moment, Aberdeen. And this is when you're looking for big players, big characters to come to the fore, settle things down.
Took up towards one man. Here's Sam Nicholson. To skip his way through. Joom! Low Rasmussen shots held by Brown.
Good from Nicholson, linking up with Wanma off this right-hand side.
The tension levels really ratcheted it up in the Aberdeen camp. Aberdeen who beat Hamilton with ease last week, suffered that setback. It's Motherwell just before the international break, and that was after their stomach bug scare. Thought that game might have to be postponed, didn't work out that way. And of course Aberdeen held the lead in that match too, went down, you've guessed it, 2-1. Shunny with it. In goes Wanma, fully committed, taking it away from Hayes. And Reynolds. And that gash getting worse on the side of Souta's face. Kitchen, Nicholson to buzz his way forward. Shinnie retreating. Church was never likely to get there. Stumble was by Augustin. And Hearts go from back to front. And here's Jamie Walker. And now Sam Nicholson. Walker. Manoeuvring his way into position. Straight at Brown.
Really starting to get into the game, Jamie Walker, becoming a threat, drifting across that front line.
Story. Kenny McLean was hovering beside the touchline.
He's trying to force it. Aberdeen have to make some passes and get the ball to the feet of Hayes and McGinn.
Logan succeeded in picking out McGinn. Away by the Hearts captain Öztürk. Logan to throw it back in for Aberdeen. Again back to Shay Logan. Confusion between the pair of them, but it does work its way to Niall McGinn. Augustin's clearing header. Reynolds from the back. McGinn. Comes off Rossi. Logan was winding himself up. Taylor back towards Logan. Wabben digging in. Logan, Rossi. Come down with snow on it. So Logan being ordered to move back a yard or two. Flood trying to storm through. Niall McGinn wide of the post. More positive from Aberdeen though.
How many chances is Niall McGinn going to miss for Aberdeen tonight? Well read from Flood. That's a good opportunity, isn't it? Just doesn't control his shot on target.
He's had a few attempts, unable to hit the target.
I think there have been decent chances as well, Derek.
Inside the final 20 minutes here at Tynecastle. Hearts with the lead. A reminder, it's Fletch and Sam, Darren Fletcher, Robbie Savage tomorrow, 10 o'clock. BT Sport 1. That will lead you into West Ham against Arsenal in the Barclays Premier League. BT Sport 1 and the BT Sport Ultra HD. Turned out by Scott Brown. This is his first ever appearance against Heart of Midlothian. Souta was looking for Hume. Willow Flood solving the problem. Action stations here for Aberdeen as Shinnie goes down. Free kick it is. It's going to have to come back. Good movement on the ball now. Right position. And Scott Brown to loft it forward. Simon Church letting it drop. Calm header by Souta.
Cool as you like. I just think Aberdeen are playing into Hearts' hands with these big long balls. The centre halves like that physical battle. Good at heading the ball. They need to get the ball wide to Hayes and McGinn. And they need to isolate the fullbacks.
Wanma. He's back to goal, comfortable enough with his back to goal. Walker. Kitchen. Both feisty, those two, Flood and Kitchen. Well, certainly something's cooking here at Tynecastle. And here's Nicholson to take the free kick. Let's capitalise on their height advantage. It's a poor delivery from Sam Nicholson. Alexander. There's a confident right boot on it. Walker, Shinnie, no foul there. We'll just revisit in hopefully a minute or two that second Hearts goal. Exactly what happened with the Aberdeen defence at the time. Story with the errant challenge.
Strong challenge. It was a free kick. Aberdeen just losing the heads. They have to find a way back into this game.
Well, they wanted to go back to that incident for a while, but it's been very difficult given the nature of the game, non-stop. Cammy Smith, by the way, will be coming on for Aberdeen. Suter, who nodded the ball on. Another Flood with the pass. Kenny McLean was the player down. Oh, lots of concentration from Niall McGinn. It hasn't really been his night, you've got to say.
Yeah, poor touch. Just wondered whether those missed chances have affected Niall McGinn.
Mark Reynolds approaching the final 15 minutes. Josh Taylor forward, that more in hope than in expectation of picking out a teammate. Jordan McGee's going to be coming on for Arthur Midlothian in any second now. Nicholson is trying to get Shinnie the slip. Graham Shinnie just succeeded in getting it back to Scott Brown.
Yeah, there was no real pace on the ball, was there? And Shinnie had to generate his own power with the header. It just eases Nicholson out.
Logan. Given away. And Logan's got to trot back now. Time is of the essence for Aberdeen. Not just tonight, but in the title race as a whole. Defeat here, and you'd be hard-pressed to make an argument for them in terms of the overall equation. Cammy Smith will come on for Craig Story. That's the Aberdeen change. Let's go back to the second Hearts goal. And this is what happened to Ash Taylor in the run-up to it, Chris.
Yeah, he goes down. See, I think he wants treatment. I don't know what Shinnie's doing. Taylor should get up and get on with it. But then, simply, Aberdeen do not adapt. And Walker exploits them.
Here is Shinnie. Relatively straightforward for Öztürk. Kenny McLean. He had been fouled by Jamie Walker. The officials not having it.
They need more composure, Derek, in the middle of the box. Someone to put the foot on the ball and make passes.
Confirmation of the Aberdeen personnel change. Cammy Smith on for Craig Story. 12th appearance of the season for Smith. He started only 2 games. Another incident, this time off the ball. And the referee shows the yellow card to Wanma.
Here is a yellow. Said he likes a scrap before the game.
Taken by Shinnie. Let's want to make a change themselves. It's going to be Payado coming on. Wanma and Logan was swatching him. Wanma riding around there. Logan just wants to play on. Stephen McLean produces the yellow card. Shay Logan in the book.
Just went to ground slightly late. It was a yellow card.
Another player down. It's been about one player on the ground every 120 seconds.
Just incredible.
Prince Bwabin just receiving treatment. Now this was Taylor, you can see him by the halfway line, helped up by Graham Shinnie, but Hearts didn't waste any time. Forward it went towards Walker, and the rest is history.
Yeah, I think is it Willow Flood who switches off, who gets dragged. I don't know why he's thinking about going out so wide. Walker is the immediate danger, and Walker gets in behind him and then has the composure to feed Wanma. The rest is history.
So going back to that goal, Shinnie through trying to help out his teammate. Taylor got caught.
Well, it's arguable then if Shinnie's back, you know, he actually comes and cleans Wanma out or clears it up.
Payado is on for Bwabin. It's the Hearts change. McGinn. Well, it's the sort of moment that could in time be synonymous with the ultimate end of Aberdeen's title challenge. We'll see. They still have the power to change things in this game, and no guarantees for Celtic tomorrow at Fir Park either. But Aberdeen arrived here in Gorgie tonight with the mindset that they had to win.
They can't string two passes together at the moment, Aberdeen. They're trying to hit killer balls when they're not on, rather than just be patient.
Wanma. Walker. Suter had ventured forward. Nicholson. Like a push there by Wanma, yep. Free kick. Just a reminder, a very big UEFA Champions League night coming up Tuesday, 7 o'clock for Manchester City against PSG, the conclusion of that quarter-final. BT Sport Europe, BT Sport Ultra HD, same channels for Liverpool Dortmund in the Europa League on Thursday after a 1-1 draw at the Westfalenstadion last night. Ash Taylor bids goodbye to the game. And it's Andrew Considine who has taken his place. Remember, that was the change Aberdeen made at half-time last week against Hamilton. It was because of a thigh injury. It was more precautionary, though. He's just clutching his thigh as he made his way up the tunnel there, Ash Taylor.
What was odd with the goal incident, though, he was looked like a bit of cramp or...
Reynolds trying to distribute. Here's Suter. Swarming forward, Wanma.
Get hold of the ball there, Wanma.
Aberdeen haven't scored at all in the final 10 minutes of matches in 2016, calendar year. And again, it was helpful sort of ball. Not supporters trying to play their part and will on the Jambos.
Yeah, they're not playing with the brains, Aberdeen. They're turning, they're just hitting long balls and playing into Hearts' hands. Hearts centre-halves, they're rugged, they like a scrap. They're dominating Church with the long straight balls.
Kenny McLean. 8 minutes left in Gorgie. Reynolds. Now Hayes. Just pushed it a bit too far forward for his own good, and Suter nipping in there, deftly.
Yeah, better from Aberdeen, though. They made 3 or 4 passes. Got in that wide area. Suter dealt with it well.
Should be a throw, but commitment of Payardo greatly appreciated by the Hearts fans. Reynolds. And for Aberdeen, it's a case of whatever it takes. Side, it's going to come back. And the Hearts look as though they might be onto something. Here's another Hearts change. Jamie Walker is going off. Jordan McGee's been waiting patiently for a while. Walker had a massive save as he just kept going with the Aberdeen defenders floundering. Allowed Wanma to make it 2-1. Well, the tactics from the bench. Jordan McGee, another of the Hearts players, away with the Scotland under-21s. 5 altogether. Now being blamed for the sickness bug, but I must say that virus hasn't affected anyone wearing maroon. Aberdeen, the team with the ailments, apparently. Cammy Smith out to Johnny Hayes. First time ball. Too much on it for Simon Church. Comes off the head of McGee. McGinn. And McGee once more.
There's only one player in the box, one Aberdeen player in the box from that Hayes cross.
Shay Logan with the throw. Mano Flood, Cammy Smith. Aberdeen keep it moving. Hayes, through ball, Church.
It's a good spot from Johnny Hayes, though, wasn't it, on the half turn? Good movement from Church. Just a poor first touch. It's onside. Oh, better first touch then, and he would have got a shot off.
Nicholson, just keep it in play. Reynolds brought it down for the Dons. Aberdeen with just 1 win from 8 matches here at Tynecastle. It's 4 wins from 28. Bruno Hume. And he has to get the break of it again. Play continues. Aberdeen really scrambling. One moment. Hang on. The flag is up. Ellie Ross with the flag raised. Shaking of heads around us, I must say. I suppose the Hearts fans would say that, wouldn't they? Anyway, on with the game here. Shay Logan. Aberdeen need something magical. Cammy Smith tried to snap onto it. Augustin, and he goes down. Goodness me. He's struggling just as he released the ball.
As he just popped it off.
Offside or not here?
Well, I think he's on.
Yep.
And he's in on goal. Certainly extremely tight.
The importance of the last few minutes not lost on Aberdeen. Hearts in control. Wanma, who's having a wonderful night for himself. Payardo.
I should have made more of it. Just Wanma over-hit the pass to Pallado. Real opportunity missed.
Wanma and Nicholson were available. Now McGinn. Cammy Smith. So there was no handball there. Gallardo neatly forward to Joom. That's a victory from Arno Joom. John Sousa. A strength-sapping night for all concerned on the Hearts side. What a strange week for them. Due to play in Vanessa on Tuesday, it had to be postponed because of the outbreak of gastroenteritis. Players showing admirable gumption.
They started so well, Aberdeen. With Considine up top now as a makeshift centre forward. I think Hearts have deserved it. They've looked the side in the second half who have looked more of a goal threat. You have to credit Robbie Nielsen's side.
As the Hearts song rings around Tynecastle. 90 seconds, the 90 minutes remaining. It's Shinnie. It's been far too predictable from Aberdeen.
It's meat and drink for the Hearts centre halves. Put McGee on at left back. Strong header of the ball.
Logan. Well, he wants to take the free kick as quickly as possible. Hayes, McGinn, side by side. Hearts want to make another change. Juanma's going to see that his number is up very soon. This height will come in handy, defending at this set piece. Taken by McGinn. Reynolds was up trying to cause a bit of difficulty for the Hearts players. Willow Flood looking to box in Miguel Payado. Flood has it. He bamboozled himself, I think, Willow Flood. And Hearts will be in no great rush to take this. Dario Zanata has been waiting to come on, and Juanma, well, the night of his life in Scottish football, certainly. 2-goal contribution. Right after he had gone 8 matches without scoring, a barren run dating back to the middle of January. Warm applause for the Spaniard.
Well, for me, he's ended Aberdeen's title aspirations. 2 crucial goals for Hearts. They still think they can catch Aberdeen.
Dario Zanata, the Canadian, the 18-year-old, is on 4 added minutes, a minimum thereof.
1 goal's not enough, Derek, simply. Aberdeen need 2.
Derek McInnes hoped he had the right game plan tonight, and it all started so promisingly. Ryan Jack lost to injury, and he's the figure you saw there on crutches. Juanma's got the man of the match award from Hearts. Now it's offside.
That was a very close one.
Zanata.
I think they feel, the Hearts players, that he ran from his own half. We're level. There you go. I think he's onside. He is in his own half. Poor from the linesman.
Aberdeen trying to use all their tall targets as well as Cammy Smith in there. That's wanted handball, and Stephen McLean is inclined to agree.
There's a chance for Cammy Smith. Just got a heavy touch from the knockdown. Down from Considine. Get this touch right, Cammy Smith. I'm not one of these, Derek, I have to say. You know, speaking before the show, I disagreed with the other 3 lads. I'm not one for points tallies. Aberdeen have missed a trick this season. They've been up against a Celtic team who have been inconsistent, and they've had chances to put Celtic under pressure, and virtually every time they've failed miserably. And it's just not enough. They've been good, but if I was an Aberdeen fan, not good enough. And in his heart of hearts, Derek McInnes must feel that.
I think back to what happened over the festive period. Draws against Inverness, and Partick Thistle, the subject of Inverness. A trip to the Highlands that ended in disappointment after Aberdeen had taken the lead, and Ash Taylor, no mistake, figuring prominently in the narrative that night. St Johnstone, when they were on the cusp of tasting victory, conceded a late penalty, had to settle for a 1-1 draw, and now here at Tynecastle tonight, Aberdeen, after that storming start, the Simon Church goal, the Hearts turning the game on its head.
But they've just played fight ball all second half, Derek, launching long balls forward and played into Hearts' strength. They haven't really played with the brains and popped the ball out wide and made passes.
Well, there's a poor one from Kenny McLean. Nicholson, a bob and a weave. He's trying to hem it in near the corner flag. Nicholson with McLean. So disappointing for Aberdeen. Not that it's ever easy coming to Tynecastle. But Aberdeen fans will look back on the chance that Niall McGinn missed. It was 1-0 to the Dons. Has Aberdeen's title challenge crumbled once and for all at Tynecastle? In the fullness of time, we'll know that it is a defeat, a painful one for Aberdeen, a joyous victory for Hearts. And they did this the difficult way, just days on from a stomach virus outbreak that caused the postponement of the match at Inverness. But Robbie Neilson and company will believe that they can yet pit Aberdeen for second spot. Work to be done on that front, of course. Wanma with the Hearts double after the early Simon Church goal for Aberdeen. A very telling night, maybe, in this season's Ladbrokes Premiership season. The final score reads Heart of Midlothian 2, Aberdeen 1.
Thank you very much to Derek and to Chris. Well, if the title race was on the line tonight, maybe it has indeed gone. Aberdeen need to keep hoping, of course, but it's a long way back now, unless Celtic slip up tomorrow, of course, again, but still, they're well adrift. Simon Church got them off to the races as well tonight, but they just couldn't add to that lead. Fletch and Sav back tomorrow morning with you at 10 AM. Matchday Live starts on BT Sport 1 right after that big game in the Barclays Premier League for West Ham and Arsenal. That's midday, and you get even closer to the action on 4K on BT Sport Ultra HD. This is the Premiership table tonight then. Hearts have closed the gap in third on Aberdeen now, but it's above that that will really hurt the Dons. 5 points adrift, and they've played a game more. Huge